The planet Earth is a living being, is alive.
Right.
It's not a theory. And this beautiful planet Earth is made by so many beautiful and wonderful organs. Like the atmosphere is an organ.
Just like the heart and the lungs
yes,
and the kidneys and the liver.
The forest is another organ.
Right.
The ocean is another organ.
I never looked at it that way.
People got caught in that paradigm, saying that that is the only way. When you have found, you and other people like you and I have found other methods on top of the 12 steps to enhance people even further. Is that correct?
Yeah, that's correct. It's, you know, we humans, we seem to have a desperate need to find the answer.
It's true.
You know, to an issue. And there is no the answer because there is no the problem. The problem is typically the result of the ways that we have narrowed our perspective, you know, to such a degree that we're excluding more of life than we're including in our point of view, and there's inherent issues when you do that.
Let's say all of a sudden a parent of an obese child says, okay, we're going to do this differently. What is the first step they can take to changing making a different diet and lifestyle for the child and getting around, no, I'm not going to eat that, or
This
no,
is
I
what
want
they gotta
this.
do. They gotta get back to the basics. Number one, no more fast food. Fast food is horrible. You got trans fats, you got all these preservatives, these additives, and guess what? It's again an easy solution for a parent who's been working all day long. They give a kid $5, go get dinner, you know. Are you seriously doing that to your kid?
Doctor, I know from being a chip eater my whole life, on and off, I don't eat much of them anymore, okay? I had some of yours that they were fantastic. But the thing I've always noticed with chips is that one chip leads to another chip, leads to another chip. Finally, you've eaten the whole bag, you feel sick, but you still want more chips. What is the addictive properties of this, or are there any?
Well, let me explain something.
Please do.
If what you're eating, in this case chips, is devoid, if the chip is devoid of actual nutrients, you will have to eat more and more and more
To
because
fill the craving.
exactly.
Wait a minute. Malnourishment. Let's just define that here. We're not talking about somebody who doesn't get enough food. We're talking about somebody who has maybe too much food, but the wrong food, right?
Right, exactly. And that's what we're seeing. And, you know, oftentimes you'll see it in an obese person because they continuously will eat. You see, oh, maybe it's their comfort food or whatever. They eat or they overeat or they don't eat properly. You know, they eat too much at one sitting and so they overload the liver or whatever. But the thing is they're eating the wrong foods and because they're not satisfied. They can't get enough nourishment because they're eating the chronic same foods, you know, the same foods over and over.
The automatic switch that goes,
foods.
the automatic switch inside that goes off that says we got enough. We're satisfied because of the nutrients it's received.
Right.
Not
exactly.
necessarily the quantity, but the nutrients received
exactly.
doesn't go off, doesn't get stimulated. What exactly is the date that you got clean and sober?
May 1st, 1986.
I'm May 11th, 1987.
There you go.
I didn't know we had so much in common.
Yes, a year apart.
Isn't that wonderful?
Who knew?
Listen, Intervention's a powerful and gripping television series in which people confront their darkest demons and seek a route to redemption.
Boy, that's powerful.
Yeah, how long you been on the show?
Since it started.
Really?
Yes. Actually was there when it was just being birthed. And I kind of went for the first interview thinking, this guy's nuts. How are they going to ever get a drug addict to sign over the rights to film him?
Right.
And I don't know, I just couldn't imagine how it was going to work, but I have to tell you, God is my witness, here we are, 6 seasons, 105 interventions later with over 125,000 people who have applied to do the show.
Has created and hosted 4 nationally broadcast PBS television series based on his best-selling books. He pioneered the concept of the inner child and brought the term dysfunctional family into the mainstream. His name is John Bradshaw. John, welcome back.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
So good to have you here.
It's great to be with you.
Okay, now you were talking about suspended doubt and emotional intelligence, right?
Right. I mean, the idea is that in the early part of our life, you know, we're just so busy. You're busy making money, trying to make a living. Either you're married, you're raising a family, or you're trying to find a relationship. If you're gay or lesbian, you're trying to establish yourself, and so it takes you a while to get all that clear, and then there's a point, and you know, the death of my father and one of my best friends sort of triggered it for me. It could be betrayal, it could be a divorce, it could be a sickness, it could be fate. But suddenly you have to ask the harder questions of what's the meaning of my life. And I don't mean that you can't be asking that along the way, but I think that we're all here for a purpose. You know, a guy wrote a book called The Purpose-Driven Life, and it's been a bestseller. But discovering who I am, I love the saying that the old Japanese saying, when death finds you, hope it finds you alive.
Well, what I love to teach women, there is power. Women don't realize the power they have in their feminine essence. Right. And what happens is that society will tell us, don't move like that, don't look like that, don't walk like that, don't. That's women's power. Their power is, you know, right here in the second chakra. That's your home of your sensuality, your sexuality, your creativity, your spirituality. And when that's shut down, like it's been locked down in the corporate world, most women have lost the feminine essence. And so I help women to awaken that.
Her name is Carlene Glasser, and we're talking about choice theory and how choices you make in your life affect your life. And we're just about to discuss total behavior. Carlene, welcome back.
Thank you.
What is total behavior?
Well, it's a unique concept developed by Dr. Glasser based on his experience as a therapist. And he noticed that when clients came into his office, they often would talk about how bad they felt, their feelings, their physiology, their, you know, they were
it'll never
sick,
work. We're
backaches.
doomed for sure. My head, my butt, everything hurts.
Everything hurts.
The human body, and that your organ, the largest organ in the body is your skin. Imagine if you're taking a shower in this water every day. Imagine how that's going to increase your health in every aspect. Every aspect. Can you imagine that? My name is Bradley Quick. I'm here at Life Source Water Systems with Sherry Harris, the president. Welcome, Sherry.
Thank you. Welcome to Life Source.
Good to have you here. This is an amazing product you've got. You've been in business 25 years, yes?
We're going on our 26th year. We're proud to say we have about 45,000 very satisfied customers, including a lot of celebrities. Smokey Robinson has a system, the Spielbergs, lots of celebrities, and we're on a lot of very green homes.
I want to say to Kelly Sullivan Walden, you are wonderful.
Thank you, Bradley Quick.
You really are wonderful. What? Give us a minute.
I didn't pay him to say that. I said.
Give us a minute. Give us a minute of something that you want to leave the listeners with.
Wow. Well, one thing is, okay, well, let's go back to the D-spot. That place where that nexus of your nighttime dreams, daytime desires, and highest destiny. Imagine that you were fulfilling 100% of what you're capable of, 100% of your talent, your genius, those special gifts that you came into this world to express.
God, that's strong. Just the thought of that is just amazing.
Kablam. So what if you were really fulfilling that? You would have all your faculties available. Your nighttime dreams would be speaking loud and clear to you. Your daytime desires, you'd be navigating with grace and joy and confidence in your waking life. You would be a magnet for the right people, places, and situations. You wouldn't have to be stressed out ever. Life would be seamless and smooth and cool. It'd be like
time for a cool change.
Exactly. So
wow.
that's what to think about. Contemplate that, and if you think about it, then at some point that it shall be so.